everybody? It's your boy RAYZORRamonthebarber, and I'm back with another fragrance review. Yeah, man, I'm bad. What another fragrance review. Currently, at the shooting of this video, we sitting at 1,827 subscribers on the road to 2,000. So I need y'all to do your boy a favor, man. Yeah, I need you to do your boy a favor, man. I need you to like. I need you to share. I need you to comment. And I need you to subscribe. Yeah, man. I need you to do that for your boy. So we get to 2,000. We're going to worry about 3,000. All right, man. Y'all seen the thumbnail. Beast Mode X-Men. It's a dupe of Clive Christian X. But before we hop into that, y'all know how we do on the channel, man. Still got these little smeared off ice. Little pink lemonade, man. Ain't never hurt nobody. Little pink lemonade. Cheers, Chico. All right, let's hop into the fragrance. So, this is supposed to be a rendition or a dupe of Clive Christian X that came out in 2001. I never smelled it, but I'll put the bottle up beside it in the chat. Not in the chat, but on the side of it on the video. They weren't hiding what they was going for. Nice pressurized atomizer. So one thing I will say about Milestone, man, they do put quality in their fragrances, even though it is a clone or a rendition or remakes or their interpretation. I've never smelt this Clive Christian, the OG. I never smelled it before, but I do have like 2 dupes from Milestone and I do have the 2 OGs of the dupes that Milestones is cloning. And so far, out of those 2, they batting 1,000. So I would like to get this fragrance and compare the 2 notes, but compare the 2 fragrances, but a standalone fragrance by itself. This smells good. Even if Clive Christian X smells anything like this, they got a winner. Again, man, nice metal cap, nice heavy thick glass bottle. That's what the bottle looked like again up close. Crown cap, again, pressurized atomizer, nice distribution. All right, so what does it smell like? Well, the smell of this fragrance, let's get into the accords. The accords are spicy, woody, floral, green, and fruity. Those are your accords. Now, I will say this for the more mature, 30 and up, 35 and up, unless if you're in your 20s and you like the kind of masculine, woody, woods, oak moss, spice kind of vibe, man. This is kind of what this going into. Let's get into the note breakdown. So top notes, you get some cannabis and some green notes. So I sprayed it. Let me spray it on this hand. So top notes, cannabis and green notes. So the cannabis in this, it's not like a marijuana or a dank. Or you're not gonna walk in somewhere smelling like weed. It's more of a cannabis, greenly, earthy, kind of like a grungy, like a little dirt earthy vibe with some green notes. It's nice though. It's nice. Again, it's real light. It's not a heavy, dark green note of the cannabis. Is just nice. You do smell it, but it's not. It don't come off like smoky or incensey. And it's mixed with that oud. Now you do have incense in this, but it's more of a it's dialed back some. It's not real intense. The hearts, you got some resin, you got some wood notes, tobacco, and coffee. So the resin in this, you get like a LMI or a frankincense. The woodsy notes again, it's like some cedar wood, some dry woods. You get a nice pipe tobacco, real dry tobacco mixed with like a hint of coffee. So the hint of the coffee in this is almost like a roasted coffee. Not necessarily like a coffee bean, but like a roasted coffee. And again, on a dry down note, you got argan wood or oud, and you got incense. So let's compare those notes to the actual fragrance. So the actual fragrance by Clive X is green cardamom, ginger and bergamot, and pink pepper. Cinnamon, in the heart you got cinnamon, Egyptian jasmine, orris root, and violet. And on the dry down you got cedarwood, tree moss, oak moss, vetiver, and vanilla. So you can kind of see that it doesn't have a lot of the same notes, but the accord that it's going for can be reached if you might not have to use the same notes. You can use different notes and still achieve the same smell, if that makes sense. But again, I have not smelled Clive X, so I can't compare the two. But I can tell you that once you see the bottle, once I put it up on the side of this, and you'll see it, you know immediately what they was duping or what they was remaking or remixing, however you want to say it, or cloning. They definitely was going after that. But this is a perfect fragrance for fall time, winter time, early spring. This date night. This can even be a daily driver depending on if you like a suit and tie guy. If you like a business casual, you got to go into the office, dress up, with the hard bottoms and the slacks, button up polos, vests. These definitely go well with that. Formal wear. Yes, this goes great with formal wear as well for formal events, I should say, weddings and things of that nature where you kind of got to dress up a little bit more. This definitely go great with that. Or go great with a date night as well too, man, depending on where you're going. Hey, red carpet. Hey, you never know who watching your videos. I might have somebody watching my videos that, red carpet. Again, this is of great quality. I think it's like $25, but it punches high above its price ticket. Again, you got cannabis and green notes. You got some woodsy notes. And that's one thing that they do. Instead of just naming out all the notes, they'll hide, since they're remixing or since they're remaking a fragrance, they'll hide behind, instead of just saying instead of just naming out all the green notes. Like when you look in the other fragrance, when you look at they name like all the green notes. And this one, they'll just say like green notes. In the clone, they'll just say green notes. Resin, in the middle, they'll say resin, woody notes, tobacco and coffee. So just naming out the wood notes like the cedar and tree moss and things of that nature, they'll just say woody notes. And on the dry down, they'll just say oud and incense. So they kind of hide behind grouping a lot of notes together. Because I guess you can ask Mason Alhambra for the what they did with with the Tom Ford stuff. Word on the block is, Tom Ford served them that paperwork. So you do have to kind of be crafty and have some different takes on things that you're cloning, just to be safe side, just to be on the safe side, because some of this stuff is, I guess, copywritten or copyright or however you want to say it. But nevertheless, as a standalone fragrance, X-Men by Milestone's Perfume is a dope fragrance by itself, man. Again, you can look at the bottle. You can see they ain't trying to hide it. They showing you front and center what they going for. This is definitely for one that I would recommend for a steakhouse starter pack. The link to the description to buy one of these fragrances will be in the link will be in the description. I definitely recommend it for around this time, man. Especially if you're gonna be outside, man. The breeze pick this thing up. They're gonna smell you around the corner. Woods, tobacco, coffee. It definitely has that dry woodsy vibe to it, almost like a hay accord, like how dry it is. But it definitely works mixing with that incense and that oud, and you get a little sweetness from the coffee. Tobacco can be sweet in certain ways. This was not much of a tobacco leaf. It's more of a dry tobacco. But again, this is not just the right amount of hints of sweetness from the coffee to give it just not such a dark and dry woodsy vibe, man. I definitely will recommend it for $25. You can't go wrong. I plan on getting at least a decant of the Clive Christian one so we can do the comparison. All right, man, I appreciate y'all for the support. That's my time. We on the road to 2,000. We're going to continue to grind and push our content. All praise to the Most High. Until next time, it's a transmission.